changes which are to come can only come as a result of a program worked out by black people. And for black people to be able to work out a program, they need to defeat the one main element in politics which was working against them, and this was the psychological feeling of inferiority. So then in '68, we started forming what is now called SASO, the South African Students Organization, which was firmly based on black consciousness, the essence of which was for the black man to elevate his own position by positively looking at those value systems that make him distinctively a man in society. First of all, we said as black students, we could not participate in multiracial organizations, which were by far white organizations, because in this country there is an overwhelming number of white students at university. And secondly, these organizations were concentrating mainly on problems which were affecting the white student community, which meant that NUSAS as an organization gave political opinions which were largely affected by the whiteness of that particular organization.
The struggle against inferiority complex continues amongst black people. It is one of the things that over time have proven to be a stumbling block in our progression as a race, because it is an internal enemy. Okay? It is something that was instilled on the black race by the white establishment and white supremacy, that black people are not enough, that black people are not good enough to be anything that they desire to be in our society. That is why each time a black person achieves something, the very same black people are the ones who will be questioning the integrity and the credibility of that black person's achievement and success. And it has become second nature to the black race to do this. What black people do not realize when they do this, it is that they are acting not on behalf of their race, but they are acting on behalf of their class race. Meaning, they are unwittingly reinforcing white supremacy. Because white supremacy realized that it needs to capture the mind of a black person to ensure that a black person will unprovokedly perpetuate the suppression of a black race, meaning the black person will perpetuate the black inferiority complex, unknowingly so, right? That is what Steve Biko calls that the most potent weapon at the hands of the oppressor is the mind of the oppressed. Because once you've captured someone's mind, you no longer have to worry yourself about their opposition or them opposing you, because you've already instilled a software in them that will always tell them that, hey, you must know your place. Within the system and the hierarchy of this system, you as a black person, you must know your place. That's how it works. That is why you'll hear people saying in Sesotho, setlhare sa motho e motsho ke lekgowa. This simply means the only way to get a black person to be productive or to do something that is meaningful and productive to the society, you have to put a white person behind that black person. This simply says that black people are inherently incapable of doing things on their own without being supervised by white people. And sadly, since 1994, the ANC has not helped the cause. Rather, the ANC has reinforced this internalization of the inferiority complex amongst black people. Because we have seen situations whereby the ANC government and its close cadres who are tenderpreneurs, they'll be given contracts and tenders to build roads, build houses and stuff. Let me just say the infrastructure. Unfortunately, they've not done us any service as black people. They've done a disservice to our cause because they've done shoddy work. The houses that they've built are collapsing. The roads that they've built are a joke. A tire road that is, you know, that the lifespan is supposed to be 20 years. For them, that road dilapidates within 3 months. So it is those kind of things that white supremacism will always refer to and point to. And indeed, it becomes difficult for black people to be able to defend such. And what needs to be stressed is that the few individuals cannot be said to be representing the whole black race. Those who have gone on to shame us as black people. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Steve Biko. The name of the platform is IZWI LABANSUNDU, the voice for Africans. Thank you for